celebrate these kind of days because every day should be Australia Day. But yeah, I hope all the Aussies have enjoyed your long weekend. I hope you got up to some safe mischief and all that sort of jazz. So, yeah, I hope some people do jump on. If not, enjoy the replay. There's probably a lot of people with sore heads, hangovers, all that sort of jazz this morning, or you're away and happily camping or doing something that good old Aussies do. Yeah, whatever you've done, I hope you had an amazing time at it. For those who are new, I am Miss Psychic D. I am a psychic channel. I channel psychic insight and guidance for the collective weekly. Here for you all. I live a very spirit-led lifestyle. So I just like to share what spirit give me to give to you. It may help you in some way, whether it's mentally, emotionally, spiritually, whatever it is. That's my main goal here. And if you do jump on, please say good day. It's great to have you. I've been getting channeled messages all morning already. And like the notes, I've got the notes. So I receive my information in so many different ways, and today it's just like they wanted me to write. So I was literally writing. Good morning, guys. So good to see ya. So yeah, I'm an automatic writer as well. That's why I can do, hello, so good to see ya. This is why it's really, this is why I can do email readings as well, because the messages are still the same, but I get to automatically write it. So I have an automatically written message for the current energy that we're in at the moment. I'll be sharing that. Hey, Chantel, it's so good to see ya. Yeah, had a great holiday. Lots of inner work done. Yeah, lots of inner work done. So it's been nice. Back to school tomorrow. It's kind of surreal actually, because my son starts year 12 this year, his final year. And yeah, it's weird. It's a weird feeling. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I hope everyone's had a great holiday. And everything, and that you have been taking care of yourself. I'll just share now because it's so much information. I'm spitting it out. Say it, don't spray it. I'm getting so much channeled information at the moment because I can feel the collective calling out for some type of relief, whether this is mental understanding, whether this is emotional relief, whether it's help or something to make a choice, a decision, because that's what we're really looking at the moment. They showed me things in imagery or symbolism, or they'll give me a feeling, or they'll talk to me, or I see the psychic vision. It comes to me in all different ways. But when I was channeling in on the energy and I was actually writing out what they wanted me to say, and I hope I can do this justice because repeating it after it's channeled is weird. But they showed me the image of, just say you're a little, hey, Valorant, wolf whistle. Like just pretend you're this energetic ball, because that's what you are. And it's kind of like the ball's reaching a speed hump and it goes up. And it goes up, it's trying to get over this speed hump, and it's going up and it's going back. It's going up and it's going back. And the only reason why it's not going over the speed bump just yet is because there's not enough oomph, there's not enough energy, there's not enough gusto. And I think that's coming down when it comes to human language as choices and decisions. People aren't making choices and decisions, or maybe their nervous system's really dysregulated, so they're really in their head, or they're really in their emotions, or something like that. So hopefully what my job here today is to obviously share some spirit-led guidance, which is all law of attraction based. So this is stuff, if you really want to improve your life or make your life better in any particular way, then you can take this guidance and apply it to your own life. If you want to know what it is one-on-one for you, obviously I help people worldwide. So you can book in for a private session with me through my Stand store. The link is down below. If you are overseas, you can get me every Thursday and Sunday night from 7 till 9 over on Psychic TV Australia. So you just have to head over to their website, psychictvinternational.com, and my PIN number is 9140 and I can help you from there. But for today, this is a collective reading. So I love these kind of readings because if you're feeling really alone, or you're feeling really detached, or you're feeling really confused, there's usually an energetic reason for it. So that's what I'm tapping into today, and I'm going to deliver the guidance and the psychic insight so we can have something to look forward to, have a little bit of hope and a little bit of optimism. But it's really important to remember that at the end of the day, no matter whether you're having a personal reading with me, or you're watching star signs, or you're watching psychic readers, or you're whatever you're doing, wherever you're getting your information from, it's important to know that you yourself are the creator of your own reality. So it's how you're thinking, what you believe, what your emotions are signaling to you. And then it comes down to the choices and decisions that you make for yourself to help you move forward. So, yeah, a lot of people may be feeling a little bit lonely or unseen is a big one that's come up this week. I'm not feeling seen. Nobody understands, all that sort of stuff. It's a little bit of inner confusion. So if that relates to you, let me know. And if not, if you're kicking goals and shit, then that's great too. So this has all changed on my end. So yeah, I'll start first. Hey, Wendy, so good to see ya. Thanks for being here. No, Monday morning's a bit of an odd one. You're either going to work in Australia or you may be going to bed overseas or whatever. But yeah, it's great that you can make it. It's great that you can make it. All right, so I'm going to tap into these are automatic channeled messages. So I'm hoping I can make sense of it, but I'll share it first because I'll tap into this. It'll give me an energetic reminder of what they were telling me about 20 minutes ago, and then I'll go into the cards. So yeah, I thought so. I thought yeah, Monday's a public holiday here, so I thought I'll get some Aussies. But if you're overseas, welcome. Welcome. Please make sure you subscribe and like and all that because that's the energy that I'm reading for. That's the energy I'm reading for. So the notes I wrote down, when I stepped out of myself and I was like a little birdie looking down at the collective at the moment, what I actually psychically saw was a lot of people that were looping. So that means replaying things or ruminating or thinking about things a lot. I felt a very big, strong sense of being drained. So you may be emotionally drained, physically drained, mentally drained, anything like that, and maybe all of them. I hope not, because I know that's a really hard place to get out of, but you could be looping, feeling drained. It's like your soul at the moment is requiring constant emotional justification. So if you find that you can't get an emotional justification, this usually has to start with your mind. It's like I spent an hour in my shrink's office on Friday morning, and it was the best hour of my life because emotionally I was feeling some way, but my brain was trying to work out why I was feeling that way or where it was coming from. And she gave me the psychological understanding, and that in turn made my emotions feel better. So I didn't feel like I had to justify myself to somebody for the first time in my life. I got to just express myself. So everything that I go through in my own real life, I feel like it's very relevant for others if you're going through the same thing. So your emotions at the moment, I need to let you know, are your cue. They're telling you something. So rather than try to figure it out logically, it's about tapping into that emotion and feeling it. And they just made me write again. So maybe it'd be a good thing if you could sit down with yourself for half an hour, and if you're emotionally feeling something, write it down and allow the natural process that is divine to come in. And if you're feeling angry, you know, what do you need to do? Maybe I need to go to the gym. Maybe I need to have a round of boxing. Maybe I need to go scream in a pillow. Maybe I need to have a chat to a confidant or a friend or something. Or it's still about taking care of your emotional self. So looping, draining, requiring constant emotional justification. This is your cue. A lot of people are I got this on Saturday, I think. A lot of people are misinterpreting emotional justification for excuses. Whatever you do right now, please don't use how you're feeling as an excuse for anything, and don't use it as an excuse not to do something, if that just made sense. So they said, this is a moment that rewards, and now I can't read my own writing. This is a moment that rewards clear choices, direct communication, and clear boundaries. It will get you over that speed bump. It'll get you over. Then they said, reflection without action won't move things forward here. So that's that ruminating part. You can always go back and have a look, so you can go, oh, that happened. Okay, so now I need to do this, when it's part of that constructive type of energetic alchemization and stuff like that. But if you're just reflecting and you're saying, oh, that happened to me and I missed out on that, and that person did this and they made me feel like this, and you're constantly going that's when depression will kick in. That's when depressive energy will kick in for you. If you're reflecting on those type of things and then you're going too far in the future, like you're going further away from where you currently are right now, that's what causes anxiety. Because at the end of the day, all any of us want to do is to feel good and to feel better and to feel justified and to feel validated and to feel chosen and to feel excited about something. And then when you, in your current reality, attach it to something that is further way down the track, it feels like that speed bump is actually a big friggin' mountain, and you don't know, and then you get in your head about it because you don't know how to get over that. So this is the dynamic that's happening at the moment. So if you're confused, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. So they also said that you may notice that you have less tolerance for emotional labor. So this is real emotional draining that I picked up on, and it's because of this past reflection and staying in loops and not shifting that energy in some form of way. So you may notice less tolerance for emotional labor, repeated explanations, and half-hearted efforts. So obviously, if you're this little energetic ball and you're trying to get over your speed bump at the moment, it's only because you're half-assedly putting energetic momentum to get yourself over the line, so to speak. This can happen for so many reasons. We'll get into specifics shortly, but maybe what your individual thing is at the moment is the fact that you feel like you've got to constantly explain yourself, explain your position, explain yourself to other people, explain your decisions, explain your choices. I have so many people that come to me and they've made a choice, they're going to move to another city or something like that. And they're sitting there having to explain to their family, like these are grown up people, and they're having to explain to their family, their parents, their siblings, their friends or whatever, why this is so important to them and why they have to do it and what it is and all that. You don't have to explain yourself to anyone right now. It's time for you to do you, boo. Doing this will help you get out of this loop, because I can feel it. People are, and truth be told, come out in this card again, so I'm going to reshuffle them. But you get out of life what you put into it. So if you're only putting half-hearted effort into anything, just say you're going to the gym. You're going to the gym, you're doing your workout, you're feeling great, and then and you just explain and justified yourself to the personal trainer as to why you haven't been in the last couple of times or whatever it is. And then you come home and you eat a bowl of Cocoa Pops and, have, I don't know, something naughty or whatever. It's kind of like that kind of energy to me in the stupidest kind of example. So a lot of you may be just feeling really irritable as well. Maybe even the nicest, kindest people, they may irritate the shit out of you. Or maybe you're just really irritating the shit out of yourself because you want this change so bad. Your energetic soul knows that all you need to do is get over this speed bump, because what you want is on the other side. I'm telling you it is, especially from the second half of February. Go check out the other lives and that, because I've been trying to help you guys shift your energy up until this massive Dharma shift that's coming in. But there's definitely a need here to put in some, it's going to take personal discipline and consistency, but you're also going to have to set some boundaries with others as well. And that's why a lot of people struggle on this speed bump. So it says, looking after yourself, you're not being mean or harsh. It's you responding to an energetic shift that values self-respect over comfort. So a lot of you at the moment are really being pushed out of your comfort zone, out of the familiar, tidy up the last end of this snake year, which is a year for us to clean up our own karmic debt and go with our own personal growth and expansion. That's just what it is. So avoidance, hang on. So you responding to an energetic shift that values self-respect over comfort. What's chosen now, chosen by you, the chosen ones, sets the tone for what unfolds next. And you will hear me say all the time, if nothing changes, nothing changes. And if you don't break this karmic pattern, if you don't make some more positive, more empowered choices for yourself, you're going to start a whole new cycle experiencing the same thing. Yeah, you might be in a different country. Yeah, you may be with different people. Yeah, you may have started up a relationship with someone new. Yeah, maybe in a different job setting or whatever. And it may feel all fun and frisky and fresh and new because it's stimulating, because it's new. But what you'll find over the course, especially about 6 weeks to 3 months in, you'll go, oh my God, this person's exactly like that last person. Oh my God, the co-workers are as sucky as the ones that were in that last job. Oh my God, this new country or this new suburb or whatever, it's got the worst neighbours known to men as well. So we're at a pivotal time now where we need to change what's happening in here so our outside world can resemble and reflect that, not think or assume that if we just take ourselves somewhere else, then we're going to have different outcomes for ourselves. It's not going to happen. Hey, Louie, how are you? So what's chosen now sets the tone for what unfolds next. Avoidance doesn't pause your outcomes, it shapes them. So if you're avoiding anything right now, whether it's avoiding changing your diet, whether it's avoiding doing that breakup, whether it's avoiding asking someone out on that date, whether it's avoiding applying for new jobs, whether it's avoiding setting a new routine for yourself, whatever it is, if you're avoiding that, you can expect the next part of this journey to keep going over this speed bump. Right now, we need to make some positive choices and decisions and be a little bit more soul-led moving forward. Spirit then said, this is your sign and your message to decide, move, and trust what you already know. It's a time to act, not narrate. This will help you alleviate your emotional fatigue. So for the first time in a long time, I can't believe I'm saying this out loud, but I'm here for it because I'm an action taker. Now's your energy is being prepared for inspired action. Remember last week, was it last week or the week before? They said, create a plan. Don't do anything right now. Don't act. Create a plan. Do a vision board. Do the visualizations. Meditate. Where do you see yourself in the next 6 to 12 months? Over the course of the next couple of weeks, you energetically are going to feel the push, the nudge, that energetic momentum to get your little energetic ball over this friggin' speed bump. And then you'll start rolling. And we are in 1 year. So we are just starting. We are starting from scratch anyway, no matter how enlightened, no matter how, far along you are in your journey and all that sort of stuff. It's about going back and using those skills that you learned, the lessons that you learned, alchemize and transmute that, and then make positive decisions from that. Get yourself over this speed bump by keeping that energy moving, getting out there, talking to people, telling people what you want and the reasons why you want it. I did that this week, and I have had offers or opportunities or advice or guidance land in my lap just by me saying, hi, I'm Danielle, and I'm on my own healing journey, but I learn as I go, and I really want this and that and this and that. And the person I was talking to, they go, oh, well, I know someone who's like that. Another example, I literally have someone's phone number in my bag because I spoke about something and they said, oh, well, text me and I'll put you in contact with someone else. This is how it's going to work. This is how it's going to work. So anyway, that's that. That's that. And I hope that made sense. Let's get some clarity now, eh? Let's get some clarity for you all. Obviously, you take what you need from this information. If it doesn't make sense to you, just leave it. But at the moment, it's about positive communication. For those who do follow me on my social medias, you probably did see the other morning I was doing my own cleansing and my own surrendering and all that sort of stuff. And Spirit told me to do it for you too. So I didn't even get dressed. I hadn't had my hair done. I was sitting there in my jammies and I literally just hit record and did what they told me to do. And they told me to focus on your throat chakra. They made me pull some energy out of your chest from memory. And they made me just clear up some of the mental fog that was going in for you. So if you want to check that out, you don't have to watch me. Just sit there and just close your eyes, tune into the music and just feel the frequency that comes off that, because I send out healing to you guys knowing what this current energy is basically putting us through. All right, so that's the explanation. I'm going to use the wisdom of the oracles to tap into the energetic timeline from where we currently are. It's 9:21 here in Queensland, so wherever it is for you. Another fun thing to do, and I've been doing this lately, is check out the time that it is and Google the angel number. So a lot of signs and synchronicities at the moment aren't coming through traditional means. They're not coming through with the 333s, the 111s, the 1111s and all that sort of stuff. They're coming through odd sort of sequences. So if you're like me, I've got a spirit oven. At the moment it's 743, so I'll check out later what that actually means. If a number that's really obscure catches your eye, or you check the time or something like that, just Google what the angel number is, what the meaning is, and that will help you as well. That's what living a spirit-led lifestyle is about. All right, Spirit, can you use all my senses safely, securely, and full protection? I've shared the automatic writing. How can I help my peeps and myself move forward in this current energy? Give us the guidance. I'm going to start off with the support side. Spirit wants you to know that there's some fairness and balance coming in for you all. The trick with this is that you've got to be fair, honest, and balanced within yourself. So that goes back to that emotional regulation. A lot of you are receiving divine guidance at the moment, whether you are meditating and receiving it, whether it's little blocks of thought that come to you throughout your day. If that's what's happening to you, I encourage you just to write it down, even though it feels so weird and random and your ego mind won't make sense of it or whatever. Just write it down. You may be getting it in your dream state, or you may be getting your messages or guidance from external people that you just happen to talk to. It could come through like this kind of message for you, but you need to know that it's time to follow your wisdom through the lessons that you've learned, because there's balance coming in. They just told me the word fortune. So some of you might be seeing fortune cookies. You may have just eaten a fortune cookie. Maybe there's something with fortune cookies as well. See things for what they really are right now. See people for who they really are. Love them anyway. Does that mean you have to hang out with them or whatever? No. But see things for what they are right now. Everything's showing you something. I think I said last week, don't fall for disillusion. Try not to let anyone pull the wool over your eyes either. Trust your inner knowing, they said. Trust your inner knowing. You are manifesting something really good for yourself. It's going to start unfolding within the next 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. But you yourself at the moment, you need to get out of this chaos and the conflict. I mean, this energy always comes up when people are going through growth and change, because it does require us to do something different, to think something different, to believe something different, to start trusting again and all that sort of stuff. The reason why they're saying this is that if you keep doing this holistic, they say keep it holistic, because everyone needs something different. Maybe maybe you're spiritually plugged in. Like, yeah. Maybe you've got your groove going on, but you need to set a new routine for yourself. You need to get a bit disciplined in something. If you are a natural born channel like myself, your daily non-negotiable practices are very essential right now, especially with what I see coming over the next 12 months. But what is coming over the next 12 months is a sense of stability and security and longevity. This is part of your new chapter. And I always tell everybody the best way I can explain this energy in human words is that we have this thing, and it's called the Book of Life. And in our Book of Life, we have all these separate chapters. At the moment, I feel like the majority of you have one more page to go in this old chapter, and then you've got a whole new chapter starting. So the choice and decision that you need to make right now is: do I start a whole new chapter, experiencing the same thing in different costumes, having the same outcomes, still feeling the way that I'm feeling right now, and all that sort of jazz? Or am I going to just place my order with the universe and stamp it as done, use my lineal time wisely right now, and just keep my faith and try to have as much fun as I can and try to see the bright side and soothe myself and start a new routine from the plan and the list that I created a week or two ago, and just work out how that looks and feels and what's suitable for me as an individual, and not be influenced by anyone or anything around me? And then as I turn this page and I start this whole new life cycle, that's when the goods will come. That's what you need to believe it in your current reality to see it in the future. If you're at the moment, you've got a very strong belief system, I'll believe that when I see it. So it is. So it is. But you'll believe the injustices and the betrayals and all that, or you will, because that's what you experienced in the past, or you will believe that there are kind people out there. Honestly, I cannot express. There's too many little things that means nothing to anybody else, but it means a lot to me. I'm seeing so much evidence myself that just shifting my thought processes and trusting myself first, regulating my nervous system first and stuff. I've had so many people. I mean, I went down and got my son a pizza last night and myself something to eat and stuff like that. And I was just, as soon as I ordered the pizza, they're like, "Oh man, I love your shirt, eh? It's really cool." And then when I walked into the Chinese shop, which I've only sort of gone a couple of times, she's going, "Hello, darling, how are you?" And really nice. And then this other lady gave me a phone number for something else, wanting to help me out. And I'm starting to get the help and resources that I need. So I'm not doing anything. I'm not going out there going, "Please help me," or whatever. It's just I shifted and alchemized my energy. And that's what's being required right now. You have an opportunity coming in right now that is going to get you out of this chaos and the conflict. It's going to bring some fairness into your situation, and it's calling you to the edge. You need to back yourself up with love right now. You need to back yourself up with self-worth and confidence and assurity and YOLO and all that, and try to wake up on the right side of the bed with a little bit more hope and a little bit more optimism and stuff like that, because there's some balance that's coming in for you. You are manifesting it. Your soul wants it. You're either focused on the absence of it, or you're trying to rush it too much through lack of faith, through lack of trust, and you're trying to attach yourself to something that's not meant to be in your current reality, but you're saying, "Oh, this must be it. This must be it." I'm seeing a lot of new stuff coming in for people, eh? I'm really seeing new people, new places, and I've got to be careful because I'm an energy reader. So this could be old people, places, things, opportunities, like whatever from the past, but they've shifted their energy. So the energy feels new to me. This is why it's good to book in for a one-on-one, because I can tell you whether the energies that on the psychic lines, especially because people just like usually book 10 minutes or whatever. I've had so many people go, "Oh, so-and-so's come back from the past, and I'm just wondering if you can tell me whether their intentions are right, or whether they're the person I saw in my dream or something." Or jobs, even a couple of jobs. They're feeling a bit insecure whether they've made the right job decision or something like that. If you need clarity, obviously book in with me. Look, those who follow along at home religiously, go back and check out the others. You have a choice. You're on your own energetic speed bump right now. Are you going to choose this, or are you going to choose this? Look at that. I'm reading for a collective. I love helping people who are in this get over that into this. That's my job in this life. You're either going to choose to stay here and ignore this in the next chapter, or you're about to head into this chapter. Either which way, you have an offer or an opportunity coming in. They're saying, come to the edge. Back it up with love. Back it up with reassurance. Back it up with self-worth, with confidence. My main thing, and I'm going to be really, really honest, and this is never to scare anyone, but it's to offer you a different perspective, and I'm releasing something now. My biggest worry and concern with this energy is that people will see or receive something fresh and new and exciting and stimulating and exciting and all that. And who doesn't love that feeling? But my biggest fear in this energy is that you're going to attach yourself to a false sense of security, to a false offer, to a false premise of some sort. There is a way to get around that, but I feel like it's too big for my collective in this energy. Because if you haven't practiced the art of detachment and can stand in detachment strongly, this to me represents codependence, this energy. Codependence, need something outside of myself to fulfill me, need artificial substances or whatever to make me feel happy, isolating way too much, can't go out to the real world, they're all assholes. I'm going to stay here in my nice little comfortable shell. Whatever this looks like for you, this is what you're dealing with at the moment. Kind of devil energy. It'd be funny if it come out in the tarot. That could be something. Be mindful, be careful. But what they're kind of saying is that if you are as aligned as possible, you have something that's very strong, safe, abundant, loving, nurturing, coming in for you because you manifested it from this dark place. If it's something unwanted, it's because you haven't taken the time to balance yourself, and you're going to do a whole new cycle on that. If you've taken the time and you've balanced yourself out and you've got your holistic self, so, you've designated times of your day to take care of yourself in numerous ways, whether it's physically, whether it's sexually, whether it's mentally, whether it's emotionally, whatever area it is, especially, they keep making me want to pick up good food. So this could be dietary as well. Or the fact that you're not sitting in this chaos and the conflict. You're not listening to gossip, not being part of gossip. You're not getting into politics. You're not doing all that sort of stuff that's keeping you in this. Ah, man. Okay, the easiest way I could say this is that you're either going to stay in this or you're going to go for this. Either which way, you're going to have to make a choice really, really soon. A couple more on these and I'll get into the tarot. Yeah, Google the odd numbers because everything's a sign. Everything's a sign. Everything's a symbol. I'm getting a lot of shit through music at the moment. When I jump off here, I'll post our song for the week. I'll post it on Insta. Yes, because your soul knows. Your soul knows. Soul knows. You need to write your own book right now. You need to write a whole new story for yourself. Don't attach yourself to anything or anyone, or especially outcomes at the moment. This is really go with the flow. Go with the flow. I've got the air conditioning going. Well, maybe I should turn the fan up. It's sort of hot flood. This is spirit energy. Anyway, let's keep going. That's the guidance. Let's Let's get the tarot. This tarot is my fortune telling tool, so I don't read the tarot card meanings. Just in case you go, that's not what the Page of Cups is for. I use this as a tool because I receive my information through all my clairs. This helps me keep it specific and in a timeline. Yeah. Yeah. See, this is what I love. This is, makes me want to make my skirt. La, 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 la. Page of Wands. This is about you getting a new passion for life. What does this flame embody for you? Now, when I was getting so hot, you should be looking for things. You should be wanting more passion in your life. You've got to leave the chaos, the conflict, the storm, the injustices. And I know it's not easy. Even I'm in therapy. I do my own work behind the scenes. You still got to like work that shit out. You know what I mean? You still got to shift it. You got to alchemize and you got to transmute it and stuff. But if you're doing that work, you've got to replace it with something. You've got to replace it with something. If you're trying to release an addiction, you've got to replace it with something. Otherwise, you sit in the void. You sit in that energetic bubble that goes, here comes my change. I'm on the top of the speed bump. Oh, shit. And then, then it rolls off again. It could be got to do with relationships. Oh, yeah, I've met someone. Oh, they're so cool. Oh, we've got so much in common. Oh, this is great. Oh, yeah, the sex is amazing. Oh, yeah, the mental stimulation. And then all of a sudden there's a red flag. Oh, got went for this job interview. Yeah, got this job interview. Oh, it's mine. I've got it in the bag and all that sort of stuff. And I haven't heard from them for a week. This is what's happening. We need to, it's like they're trying to help me get your energy over this speed bump by giving it a little bit, like you can tell by my actions, I'm trying to do it how they're giving it to me energetically. It's like I've got to get you guys just keep being consistent, keep being disciplined, keep being respectful of yourself, know your worth, know your confidence, know that you can have it all. Know what your story is. Where do you see yourself in 12 months? Don't say yes and attach yourself to anybody, anything, or whatever that is not in alignment with what you're creating now, because you're about to start a whole new life chapter. It's your book of life. It's how you're writing it, how you're scripting it, how you're telling it, how you're thinking it, how you're believing it, how you're feeling it. We are in a time where all that's coming together right now. It's like we're this big vortex, and our vortex is holding it's like Santa's sack. And we want to empty Santa's sack, don't we? We do. It's there. But we've got to be in alignment with it. We've got to know that it's ours. We've got to have self-respect. We've got to stop saying yes to things that we should be saying no to. We've got to stop splitting our energy up. We've got to stop focusing on, like I said last week, what George and Mildred are doing at work, what your exes are doing, what this person's doing over there, what the crew at work are doing. To get them out of your picture just for a little bit. Get everybody else out of your equation just for a little bit. Yes. Initially, when you're doing the energy work and you're alchemizing, you're transmuting, you feel like this. It's isolating. It's lonely. It brings up those dark shadows from within you. Some days you're raging, some days you're laughing, some days you're crying, sometimes you're whatever. That's doing the shadow work. That's doing the shadow work. That in itself feels chaotic and conflicting because a lot of people won't get help that they need, or they attach themselves to something outside of themselves, whether it's a habit, whether it's a person, whether it's a new shiny toy or whatever it is, and expect things to change for them, or expect that person to fix them or something. There's a really big thing on expectation here. But you need to know that the grass is going to be greener for you. 3 hours, the 333, they keep coming up with 333. Could be 3 minutes from now. It can be 3 hours from now. It can be 3 days from now, 3 months, 333. Could be 3 years. Could be 3 years if you're still clinging onto that old life and not letting the new life in. Not saying yes to what lights you up. Most of you need to set some boundaries. Really need to set some boundaries. And you'll see me doing that myself through posts. And I don't care how my posts and my delivery in that is perceived by others. I really don't care, because this is my life, my journey. But after seeing the psychologist myself on Friday, it was the best hour of my life. She is amazing. I sat in it and I sat with it for a minute and all that sort of stuff. And I've been on the receiving end of a lot of shit that nobody even knows about. And most of it's energetic. Most of it has been brought to my attention through physical actions and stuff like that. And I had to sit there and go, how stupid of people and anything outside of myself to think that they can hurt me. Like they can hurt me or whatever. I've gone through so much trauma, so much loss. And this is not a poor me story. This is fucking real. This is real life shit. It's like I've had the rug pulled out of me so many times. I've had, lying, cheating, betrayal. I lost my mum. I lost my brother. I was abandoned so many times by family and friends and used and abused. And honestly, the story's so big I couldn't go into it. But I transmuted and alchemized that energy into, no, fuck you. No, you think you can hurt me by your words? You think you can gossip about me and think I won't find out? You think you can do all this stuff and you think and believe that will penetrate me after everything I've been through? Not a chance in hell. All it does, if you're experiencing the same thing as well, all that does is it shows you more about them and where they are and how disconnected they are to themselves, and how needy they are and how codependent they are and how, egotistical they are by wanting to throw other people under a bus to make themselves feel better. It's our time to say no more, no more, no more. So that post was me setting my energetic boundary. Go your fucking hardest. Add, delete, block, get people to turn against me. Do this, do whatever. Go your fucking hardest. Go your hardest, because I don't give a rip. Emotionally, it's coming across like a must care because you have to do it. But this is what boundary setting is. If you can't say it to the source and you can't say it to the job themselves or whatever, you've got to say it within yourself and release it and let people know. If it's not through words, because I've got a big mouth, I'll say it anyway. If it's not through words, you've got to do it energetically. You've got to do it energetically. That's what leaving this past behind is. So you can go on to your nice little green, grassy knoll. Because it's coming. Goes back to the original message. This is a moment that rewards clear choices, direct communication, and clear boundaries. Automatic writing. Wrote it before I got on here for 20 minutes. And leave everybody to it. Leave them to it. Don't care. Not talking about it. It's done. It's done. I used to think that was a really bad thing. I used to think it was, people go, Dan, you're so harsh and you're so this. And it's like, no, I just know my worth. I just know that I deserve better. Because look what come out. Devil. I can't show too much because they flag you. Devil, come out again. Can't make this shit up. Because I will not let anyone get me in my headspace. No, I will not allow anyone to dysregulate my nervous system. As soon as I get a whiff, as soon as I know that there's a little bit of whatever coming in, I'm going towards a new opportunity. It's just showing me what I still need to clean up within myself, because I'm regenerating. I'm going through an ego death and a rebirth. I'm saying me, but you as well. Literally just had 4444 on the camera. Because I'm moving forward. I'm getting passionate about my life. I deserve better for my life. I'm not going to listen to negative thoughts of others. I'm not going to let anyone block me from my own happiness anymore, but especially myself. There's a victory that's coming in as a result of this. 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 years, whatever it is for you. You're in your own energetic timeline. You're thinking your own things, feeling your own things, choosing the same things, whatever. But I'm sorry, but I do believe that there's still a strong... You can't make this shit... I'm serious. I don't... This is why I gave up on doing daily collective readings on video, because it was getting frustrating for me. And what Spirit told me was, I'm just so passionate about helping people and stuff like that. I was kind of getting to a point that I was trying to force it message. I was trying to force it because I just want the best for everybody, but no one's doing anything. And I was allowing my energy to be dropped down to this energy, because that's where frustration is. If you look up Esther Hicks and the emotional guidance scale, when you're doing the energy work and the alchemization and stuff, your main goal is to move yourself up the emotional scale. So I literally, you guys go for gold. You guys go for gold. Probably going to get flagged for that now. Put it this way. If I can give you reassurance, if you're doing the energy work and you're still here or whatever, you are getting out of this. There's a victory coming in for you. There's a victory. It's something you're manifesting. It's part of this new life. It's got longevity, safety, security, and that attached to it. You need to follow your deep knowing right now. If you can't trust something, don't. If someone's offering you something and you go, nah, no guilt, no apology. If not, it's time to get over that speed bump, to get over the bridge, burn the bridge behind you now, write a new story. You have a soulmate connection that's coming in for you. And if it's not intimate relationships, it depends on where you are. This can be rebirth in relationships. Where'd it go? Did I drop it? What the fuck happened there? I literally had I have to rewatch that. What happened? Did I drop it? They literally had the soulmate card underneath. Oh my God, I'm losing it. That was really weird. Anyway, did you see that? Now if I could, now I lost my thing. I gotta stop swearing. I think they're flagging me for swearing. Oh, shivers, where was I? Yeah, look at this. I've got to be careful because I can't show nudies. 10 of Cups, the world, new life. Everything's coming full circle. If this is, okay, if you're single, you could get into a really nice connection, but you have to take heed. You have to take heed of that original advice. This can be getting back together with someone from the past. Take that advice given before. This can also be friendships. It doesn't always have to be intimate relationships. 10 of Cups is anything that fills my cup up, and it makes me feel part of a community. It makes me feel seen, wanted, heard, validated, emotionally great. The world and the new life. A brand new cycle where you feel alive again, when you can speak your truth without fear of persecution or, judgment or anything like that. Financial abundance. And what's the other thing? Financial abundance and emotional fulfillment. Your cups are about to start to get filled up. It's part of your dharma. But some of you are staying in a battle, arguing amongst yourselves, arguing with the universe, telling yourself you're not good enough, staying in this devil toxic energy, staying on your own, believing that you got whatever your belief system is. It's causing the conflict. We're split in two. Split in two again. Split in two. You got victory. You got the 10 of Cups. You got victory. You got longevity. What do I do? You need to stand your ground. You need to temper your emotion. You need to look in your own cup first. You've got to be the best possible version of yourself so you can get that dream career, so you can get that love of your life, so you can have those great friendships. That now's the time still for redefining. You've got emotional fulfillment coming in the Ten of Pentacles. Happy family. Holy shit. This is a contrast, man. This is a total contrast. Let's just stick to the good shit, eh? Let's do it. We've got new life. We've got Ten of Pentacles, happy family, white picket fence, whatever that looks like for you. Got emotional fulfillment. If this doesn't transpire on a psychic level by June, July this year, I'll be a monkey's bum. Probably already am a monkey's bum. But anyway, they're telling me June, July. Because I said, this is easy for me to sit there and go, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Just do this and do that. But from the energy I'm feeling at the moment, none of you believe it. None of you are willing to get out of your own way. Some of you are still listening to other people. Maybe you're still attaching yourself to old lifestyle habits, thinking that if that person or this one just changed, then I'd feel better and stuff like that. Some of you aren't communicating your needs, your wants. It's going to be different for everybody. But if you stay in this stuck, stagnant, uninspiring, lethargic, draining, looping, requiring constant emotional validation or mental validation or whatever from anything outside of yourself, you are creating the same new life cycle. But if you're sitting there going, surprise me, universe, delight me, I just choose to feel better. What can I do right now to make me feel better? I might think this, and I might think about that chronically. I might actually look back to the past and actually pick out a time that was the best time of my life. And I might just sit in that for a minute because that felt so good. And even if you just do that, you're sending out a frequency, you're sending out a vibe saying, more of this, please, universe. All you need to do is take inspired action. And my son and I have been so spontaneous, which is not like me because I'm a Capricorn. I like things, and my nervous system needs sort of like a little bit of predictability because otherwise I go, my ADHD kicks in and it ends up in a thing. But we've been so, and the people, the places, the things that we've met, being so spontaneous and just saying yes to things and knowing that, I might pay for that, but it comes back to me threefold, and it is, and it has. It's getting into that energetic vibration. I'm not trying to speed up your caboose because a lot of people from the energy I'm picking up here aren't there. But you need to find a source of inspiration right now. You have this coming in. It's victorious for you. It's happy family. But they just told me to tell you that just because you have this level of stability, just because you have this level of security, just because you have this strong connections or excellent job or whatever, that doesn't mean that you still can't have fun. Because they just told me they don't see this. And you just take this if it's you. They don't see this. And this could be because of mental health. This can be because of nervous regulation. It could be because of anything or what you're focusing on. But you don't see this because this feels scary. That's why here we go. Now we're going to piece it all together. That's why that scared come out in that healing I did the other day. You're scared that if you get this, then it'd be boring. Your nervous system's used to this. This is making sense to me. This is making sense to me. If I have all the money, if I have all the love, if I have all the abundance in that, it's going to be really emotionally fulfilling, but it's going to be so boring. No, it doesn't have to be that way at all. You go on adventures. You plan what's next for your families, for your friendships, for your life. I helped a lady last week and she was talking about her relationship, and I never speak outside of school, like I don't know names or whatever, but like attracts like. Someone else could be going through the same thing. But her and a partner, she said, I don't know whether I should stay or I don't know whether it's worth working out. I'm not sure this and I'm sure that. So I can tap into both energies. And I said, you know what? No, you're going to get through this. There's the potential to get through this and stuff. I said, but spice it up a little bit. Spice it up a little bit. They've been together for 18 years or 19 years or something. I said, spice it up a little bit. Put on some risky music, do a candlelight dinner, go buy some toys. I don't know, go for a naked beach walk or something. I don't know, just do something, just spice it up. And I'm sharing that story because nothing has to be boring and unstimulating. You don't have to keep attaching yourself to 16 external things for you to get your fulfillment at all. Spice up your life while this shift is happening, because the end of February is going to be very significant, I promise you. And please don't fall into the illusion of fucking Valentine's Day. Whatever you do, every day should be Valentine's Day. Everybody should be loving each other or whatever. You don't need one day to be validated as a human being, that you are loved or special or wanted or whatever. Don't fall for the gimmick. I hate that's a big word. I hate Valentine's Day for the respect of the energy of it. It's greedy for the people wanting to earn money from it. If people are in shitty relationships and stuff, and then all of a sudden their loved one is doing something great for, I don't like it. That's just me. Nah. And then I always have a group of people coming for a love reading with me around that time, because when they don't receive a gift or they don't get acknowledgement or whatever, they go into that abandoned energy and they feel, and all that wounding comes up, and it's just, nah. Love your life. Love your life. Look what just come out. I'm leaving it at that. You saw me shuffle 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Design it, create it. What does it want for you? They just told me to, random, this is not going to suit everybody, but there's something about possible fertility. So a lot of you may be getting pregnant, finding out you're pregnant. This can be grandchildren and stuff as well. But this, I'm literally seeing little baby children coming earthside. So that's a different story. Anyway, let's close this off with some messages from there's one turned over. God, I'm seeing things. I'm so passionate about this energy because you guys can have this in this new cycle. I know I am. You just watch this space. You watch this space. Why? Because you're breaking free. You need to break free. Spirit are so close. My nose is itching. You need to learn how to alchemize the energy. They're trying to help you. They're sending you detours. They're sending you redirections. You're not listening. Nothing at the moment is rejection. Whether you don't get the job, whether you don't get the relationship, whether you don't, whether like your friends and that, they're not including you in something. Yes, psychologically and emotionally, that brings up awful feelings. There's no worse feeling than feeling left out, abandoned, judged, whatever. But you need to find it in yourself to alchemize that, to release that, know that better things are coming, because it is. You need to alchemize it, Google it, research it, know what alchemy is. You have the Midas touch right now. Every project you begin will turn to gold. You're manifesting it. Try different ventures and experiences as a way to grow and learn. Then we got soulmate relationship. My heart's racing right now. New romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. So don't romanticize bullshit. Just because someone pays you attention, just because someone buys you something, just because someone wants to spend a lot of time with you, this is in relation to relationships. Just because you're getting some need met, do not romanticize that. Just go with the flow. Go with the flow. Yep. So what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts? Your thoughts create your things. It's not a time to attach yourself to anything. It's contemplation time. You have to know what you don't want to know what you do want. And you have to alchemize the emotion that's attached to the past. And Spirit wants you to know that you're being helped from the other side. You are being helped from the other side. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see results yet. They're sending you signs, synchronicities, detouring you. The amount of people that are having near misses with things and go, I don't know how I escaped that. I don't know how I got out of that. I don't know how that happened. That's spirit. That's spirit saying you're going in the wrong direction. You're going in the wrong direction. You're somewhere, you hurt part of your physical self. And if you really tap into self, you will know that you're somewhere where your soul said don't go to start with, if that makes sense. Because it's so funny, these messages come through and I can pin it, and this is why they help me with my psychology stuff. I can pin it to examples that people have told me through readings and stuff. This one guy that I had a reading with on the psychic lines the other night, his soul said, don't buy this, don't buy that, don't buy this, don't buy that, and all this sort of stuff. And he just went, no, I've got to do it, I've got to do it. And then on the way, what happened? Something happened and he broke his foot. He fell down a stair or he fell over or something. And because I don't remember specifics of readings, the energy of it. And he had to go to hospital and that, and they didn't hold the truck for him. He didn't buy it. So people go, oh, I've missed out now, I've missed out. And all. No, redirection, redirection. One more. I need my practical magic. So thanks if you stuck in this far. Hope that helped you in some way. Falling out. Romanticize. Take your rose-coloured glasses off. The rose-coloured glasses are seeing illusion. You're seeing what you want to see, not what you have to see. You can't make this shit up. Last week, play. Play more. We also got declutter. Awakening. A lot of you are going through your spiritual awakening and you're not even aware of it. Strike a pose. Might be dancing. Going beyond. A lot of you are channeling messages through your awakening. You're psychically and intuitively knowing what's going on in your own life. Like that guy. My soul's saying don't buy it, but I kind of need it or whatever. You're going against your soul. What else we got? Limitless. A lot of you do need to develop a more abundant, a new abundant mindset. If not, you're in the devil energy of thinking of nothing but lack, scarcity, poor me, what's this happening? Nothing works out for me, and I'm not judging you for it. I can only put words to the energy of it. You're over that in the victim way. You could be in the middle at the moment where you're stuck between wanting to grow and expand yourself, but you still got these victims hanging around you sort of thing and influencing your energy or trying to keep you comfortable and safe where they are so you don't change to make them feel better. But then you have the people like myself who are deliberate creators, who are go-getters, who follow Spirit's guidance, that are alchemizing, transmuting, being alone if you need to, saying no to things and all that, because at the end of the day, your future outcome is this 10 of Pentacles. Happy family, fun, friskiness, adventure, new things. I forgot to mention right at the beginning, I have booked Melbourne. Wendy, can't wait to see you in person. I will be there on the 27th of February. We'll be meeting in High Street around that time. I'm just waiting back to hear from a couple of venues about that to let you know specifically, but to give all my Melbourne peeps who have said, yes, please. I can't wait to meet you. If you do want to book in for a reading and you want that exclusive time with me, please message me and let me know, because obviously I'm there. I think I'm there for 4 days or something, and I need to schedule it. I'll need to book it in and have some sort of structure. So Melbourne. Next is Sydney and Central Coast and stuff. So that's cool. And then we've got Perth after that. So I'm very excited about that. So please, creative mindfulness. Get creative. Use your power for good and not evil. Yeah. Yeah. I can't wait either way. This is going to be so much fun. So I'll let you know more details, darling. But if you know where High Street is, I think it's Armadale, that way, that's where I'll be. So if you are in Melbourne and you're still curious or whatever, send me a message, send me an email, and I'll let you know the finer details. But yeah, I'm just waiting on a couple of places to hear back from. So, woo! Woo! These ones, practical magic. So I love these because you pull a card, but it gives you, it's actually like a to-do. So I do these myself. So you get, I'm a sensual being full of mystery. Oh, I love that. Here we go. Here's our quote because I just opened it up. I am a sensual being full of fire and mystery. There's our affirmation. There's our affirmation. But yeah, so you get, there's self-inquiry questions. There's recommended meditations. It's actually like a little to-do book. I love this. I love this one. Love it. So yeah. Anyway, I better go. Thank you so much for watching and for listening and all that sort of stuff. I don't know what I'm doing on my channels anymore. I'm going to be really honest. I'm just going to have to go with the flow. I will do a daily energetic check-in post anyway, but doing the videos every single morning, it's not changing anything. It's not shifting anything. So, yeah, we'll just have to watch this space. So, bye, Landon. I hope you got something from all that. And you're welcome, live. I'm really caught between a rock and a hard place at the moment because I just want to help everybody so much, eh? But I know it's out of my control. I can only do what I do, and I can only teach you to play to my own example and do it myself and spit myself out the other side and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, but you're welcome, Wendy. You're welcome. I'm going to jump off now while I'm still in this energy. I'm going to get on Spotify. I'm going to get Spirit to choose the song for our week, and I will pop it on in my stories. So I can't wait to see what it is. I can't wait to, what am I feeling with my lip gloss? I'm going. I love you. Thanks so much and have a great day. Bye.